ain't been this close to this ever. Kind of dope.
Ain't no foul. He ain't get fouled.
If it's 6 fouls, am I going out of the game?
First of all, you better not get even close to it.
So we playing them in the last play. He says to James Worthy, he says, you guys don't have to worry about it. I'm going to go right over there that corner. He said, they're going to set a screen for me. We're taking the ball out. He said, I'm going to curl right over. And he's telling us to play. He's telling us to play before they even take it out. He said, I'm going to go right over to that corner, and I'm going to catch it, and I'm going to shoot it, and I'm going to tie the game or win the game, whatever the case may be. They take the ball out, and I think it was either Danny or
DJ,
the late, great DJ.
Yeah.
Take the ball out. The man curl right to the corner, caught the shot, shot a three. Game over. It's like, are you effing kidding me?
His first free throws of the day. Missed them both. Rebound knocked around. Nurkic got a hand on it. Shamet controls, and it's going the other way. Lillard just missed on a pair of free throws with his team down by 1.
The aggression. Active hands. Not giving up a spot.
Coming in for defense here. Dallas ball down 11 seconds left. Here's Luka Doncic driving, spinning on a Kogi, getting deep, creating space. Missed the shot. Durant gets the rebound. And now Durant will shoot free throws at Devin Booker, and Doncic go face to face. Well, you know what? Ish Wainwright has to step in. The officials haven't called anything yet.
Comes up short. And Harrell hits the ground, and it's going to be on Doncic.
Oh, now Doncic just looked down, and look who's coming off the bench. Make sure. That's not a double tech. Luka's the only one that threw his left arm, and he threw Montrezl Harrell to the ground. Now, he said, stop flopping, big man.
Uh-oh. 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 Oh!
I can do that too. Nobody gives me the chance. Bro, we're going to need this backboard. Don't break it, man. I'm going to break it with my dunk later. Dunk contest, 2022. Whoa! I hit my head with the rim, man.
I will never forget this. I never had a player to do this. So I remember us going to Chicago. Now we're in suit and tie. We're sitting in the locker room. We just walked in the locker room. Now remember, Michael Jordan walks into our locker room, suit and tie. I'm like, what the hell is he doing in our locker room? Is he coming to, to the training room? Well, what's going on? So he walks by me, he walks by Kevin. When he get to Randy with me, he said, lace him up, it's gonna be a long night. I'm like, did he just come in our locker room? I didn't know what to say. I was shocked. He had 60 that night. He had 60 points that night.
I always tell this story about Larry Bird. I remember him, he was cursing under his breath. And I asked him, I said, Larry, what's going on with you? He says, you guys are being disrespectful to me. And I says, what are you talking about? He says, you guys are putting a white guy on me. That's disrespectful.
Wait, who's the white guy you put on him?
I can't remember who it was. I just started laughing. I had no comeback. He says, it's disrespectful when y'all put a white guy on me. And I'm sitting there like, I'm laughing in the middle of a game.
My rookie year, we were playing the Chicago Bulls, and this is Michael Jordan's 3rd or 4th year in.
Okay.
And we were playing the next exhibition game in some obscure place. And most veterans do not like to play in exhibition games. They want to get to the real thing. I'm a wide-eyed, energetic rookie, and we're playing this exhibition game, and Michael's going through the motion. And Chuck Person, who's on my team, who's a trash talker as well, is like, can you believe Michael Jordan, the guy everyone's talking about, who's supposed to be able to walk on water, you're out here killing him, Reg. This is in the first half. He's like, you should be talking to him. He's like, you're right. Michael, who do you think you are? The great Michael Jordan? That's right. There's a new kid on town, right? Kind of looks at me and starts shaking his head. So at half, I have 10, and he has 4 points, right? And I'm doing all this talking. He's like, okay. Into the game in the second half, he ended up with 44. And I ended up with 12. So he outscored me 40-2. And as he's walking off, he's like, be sure and be careful. You never talk to Black Jesus like that. Okay, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, Black Jesus.
Brooks here in the first half. And free throws for Westbrook. Both teams are over the limit. And Westbrook
Westbrook is animated conversation, and Jason Gobel's going to step in there and say that's enough.
They struggle. He just missed both free throws. So Chris Paul trying to stay with Steph. Steph got in the lane, put it in and drew the foul. Oh man, Curry.
Draymond's almost at the half-court line, flexing for him. He was just not taking no for an answer. Look, he's chirping. Look, he's talking to him. He can't guard
The free throw line. He'll tell you that's what I do.
Yeah, look at him.
You know what? That's
Loves this time. Relishes it. And he and Gerald Wallace are having a conversation. That's Kobe and Gerald Wallace still having a conversation. As Kobe's about to shoot the biggest free throw of the night. 3-point game. 4.8 to play. Triple-double, as you can see, since the injury. And again, he'll be in the spotlight come Sunday night in Charlotte, All-Star game, and his team is loaded, stacked.
bounds. It's bedlam here in Cleveland. Curry blocked by James. Making a statement on both sides of the floor. Says to the two-time MVP, get it out of here. Not on my watch. And then how...
So we got the Chicago Bulls coming in town, and unfortunately, I got a sprained ankle, you know, and so.
Did you say fortunately?
Unfortunately.
Oh, okay.
Unfortunately, I enjoy guarding Mike because he was, you know, the one thing I did with Mike is I never got him pissed off. You know, he make a shot, you say, "Good shot, Mike." You know, you don't talk trash to him so he can go off for 60. You know, you try to kill him with kindness.
Yeah.
You don't try to talk trash to him. So they're getting off the bus. We're done with shoot around, and we're walking out, and MJ says, "B. Scott, what's going on?" I said, "What's up, MJ?" He said, "Man, I hear that you're not playing tonight." I said, "No, I sprained my ankle." He said, "Who's guarding me?" I said, "Anthony Peeler." He said, "Oh, 50. So I told Anthony Peeler, "Listen, MJ, he's probably going to go for about 50 tonight on you, so just don't piss him off. You know, just be cool." He ended up with 54.
But I think they can give him a good push.
Curry with the fake on Jaylen Brown, drills it. Put him in the blender here, Jeff.
Great shot fake after the pickup. And the three at the buzzer.
That's for you, young fella.
Westbrook trying to back down Lillard and draws the foul. That's going to be the third against Dame. Can't guard me, you hear him. Do you think Russ remembers last year at OKC, that long jumper that Dame...
Simmons able to get the foul on Harkless, who picked up 2 early personal fouls, and now he's got 3. Hey. Coming out to view things on the bench.
I just feel better when he's in the...
You missed your highlight. I still can't get no Kyrie's.
The referees are now telling all the players, let's stop all this chatter. And they're just scoring at will right now. They're shooting 56% overall. LeBron hacks the rim as he goes right around Anderson and finishes against Jaren Jackson.
Well, defense has been an issue tonight, obviously, but
yes, this is not a high school kid coming to you. Kobe, oh my God, no. This is me coming to talk to you one-on-one.
Has a chance to face him one-on-one now in certain situations. I bet you tonight, every time he gets the ball one-on-one with Kyrie, he's going to go at him.
Kyrie rises for 3.
Know your dad. I know that. I know that. Your dad will fall right down the clock. Times that cold, red, I can bring a one-on-one.
Kobe Bryant matched up with Irving, sends it over and scores. Unguardable, that shot.
Like, son, are you crazy? Are you crazy? Huh?
You have to guard.
No, you have to guard. You're not going to allow.
behind the back. Couldn't shake him. Bryant still an all-world defender, and he blocked it. Kobe Bryant says, bring it at me.
Kobe Bryant is one of the best defensive players in the league also.
The fourth quarter starts. And Kobe said, you had a great game.
Oh, my God.
Said, yo, you had a great game, young fella. But I'm looking like, bro.
There's still another quarter.
I swear I looked at the clock like. Oh, God. But I'm looking like, it's 12 minutes. What you talking about? What was that? You know what I'm saying? Like, you ain't said nothing the whole game. I've been talking shit. I done stole the ball. I'm hyped as hell. It's Kobe Bryant. He ain't said not one word to me. Great game, young fella. Locked in. The man come down. You remember he came, shot fake, threw it off the glass, caught it, threw it to the corner. I'm like, bro, what you on?
He's drawn upon Tebow the way he's living his life, is the way he wants to live his. Here's Bryant off the board to himself, back to Powell.
Like, bro, you been regular all game. Shot, get to the spot, shot fake, spin, pivot over here, spin back on the foot, drop it off the glass. I'm like, bro, what's going on?
Athletic, and he's in the top 5 in steals in the NBA. Kobe, rising baseline, he's got it again.
And then he pulled up from like 35 feet on some Steph Curry shit before Steph was doing that. He pulled up and laced it. I'm like, they called a timeout. Dan Tony looking at me. I'm like, bro, I ain't.
Make him miss. Kobe's now got to shoot a 3. And does. And scores.
I'm like, bro, I guard everything, bro. Nah, bro, I guarded the first.
How they play this.
Here is Young. Finds his spot. Young on the floater. Puts it in with a miraculous shot.
Wow, what an incredible play by Trae Young. Defense broke down. Nobody there to help.
Leonard and Westbrook. Leonard.
And I will say, those are 3 matchups that Russ has held his own. There was one play in the post. Steals right here. Russ stepping up, accepting the challenge right here, making the claw.
What a transformation it's been in year 1 here for Kid in Dallas. Doncic trying to go right at Gobert. Unbelievable.
Little English for good measure. And just 2, 3, 4 ball fakes. Getting the big fella in the air, and he's like, he can't guard me.
With 5 to shoot. LeBron all the way. LeBron scores!
And one. And he has some words for Tristan Thompson. Looked right at him and said, yeah. He likes it. And look at this attack. Go in. Throw it up with that left, LeBron. That's power. That's strength. Absorb the contact.
And he's over. Yeah, chan it up.
And Johnson clears for Brooklyn. Fournier on Durant. Gotta like this matchup if you're Brooklyn. Raises up over him and knocks it home. It's nothing but net.
Did he just pinch his fingers as if to say, like, he didn't put his hand down. He's like,
This too little?
You're tiny.
This close.
You
came this close, Evan.
I got to get a look at this one.
Kobe Bryant, the second half is 0 of 4. Boozer trying to dig it out and on the doorstep. They've missed about 5 of those tonight. The Lakers have not been able to get it. And Howard with the elbows, and Kobe was defending, and some words exchanged. I love it. Little bad blood's always good, huh? Yeah. Dwight Howard. There's one little jab. There's 2.
Brown doubled and trapped. Grant Williams 3.
Good for him. And now he's having words in the ear of Jimmy.
Williams defends Butler. A bump, the grind, the gyration, and the 2 in the foul.
And they're having words. Look at this.
That. Nose to nose.
Yeah.
Eye to eye.
On the give back and the throwdown. Beautifully done by Middleton and Antetokounmpo.
That could be a tech. Yes, sir.
I want everybody to just take in the fact that like Fred VanVleet's Turks and Caicos 10 is just on 10 million and that That boy's looking like Frederico. That's why I keep doing the salsa dance tonight. I don't know if you guys seen it. I don't know if they put me on TV yet, but.
Embiid guarded by Carmelo Anthony. Backs in, draws the foul, counted and one. Embiid a chance for a three-point play and an opportunity to cut it to 4. Some words with Carmelo Anthony.
Hey! Come on, man. That's too easy.
Do you remember? Well, you had the Bird night.
I had the Bird night. Yeah, that was a tough night, man. The biggest argument that night is, well, you only scored 6 on me.
But nobody was guarding Bird, were they?
Well, we were trying.
You were trying to.
Yeah, but when a guy is literally coming up the court, calling his shots, and Bird talked a lot of trash.
And that's in New Orleans.
That's in New Orleans. In that game, we're on the free throw line. And he literally says, left side across the 3, and you're listening to him. That's a tough feeling.
But okay, so you guys got Antoine Carr and Cliff Levingston got fined by Fratello, I think,
and Eddie Johnson for celebrating Bird. Yeah, it was the best film session. Every time when I see Mike, we still laugh.
God,
it was the greatest film session ever, because back then you didn't have, you watched the real game and just went, with a video, and Mike rewound the celebration 20 times. He just kept, not the shot, he just kept rewinding it, showing the guys, you remember they're giving each other high five.
And then somebody falls off the bench.
Yeah, that was Eddie Johnson. That was Eddie Johnson.
Yeah.
Eddie Johnson falls off the bench in laughter, and Antoine Carr and Cliff gives each other high five. And our film session was 20 minutes of that. So it wasn't
somebody not playing good defense on Bird. It was you guys celebrating Larry Bird.
And Fratello wouldn't let it go. He just kept rewinding. And it was.
I think Bird went by the bench one time too.
He fell in the bench.
Oh, he did.
Yeah, and he called that one. That was the one where he fell in it. He literally said, "Off the glass into the trainer." And,
no way.
Yeah, and so it was a bad.
So KG had never seen me play against Mike.
We in Chicago, it's my rookie year.
And I got about 24 going into the fourth quarter.
JR is having a good game.
So I'm quiet. I always stay quiet when I play Mike. I didn't talk too much.
So as we come out the timeout, I'm on, y'all. I can't even explain it.
We come out of the fourth quarter, KG like, man, keep going at his ass. Serve him. He can't guard you.
Yo, keep killing that nigga, yo. Keep killing that nigga. Boning him, yo. Straight up. You having a good game, Joe. Keep going.
I was quiet. I'm looking at him like, just chill. Because Mike was literally right there.
The nigga right here. Mike can hear me. So I double back like, yeah.
Okay. Keep going at him. Wow. Too strong for this dude, man.
So as I say that, I feel it.
So Mike looked at me, looked at KG.
Hands on hips, legs locked. The nigga stabbed me for about 15 seconds.
I was like, Mike, he don't know the rules of the game, man. He's just a young puppy. You know what I mean?
Hey, look, Mike, he don't really know how I see him and Mike having a conversation. So he's like, he don't really know he excited, whatever. So now MJ on the back leg joint.
Okay, he talking?
Okay, yeah, huh?
And Mike looked at him again like, okay. Looked at me like, okay. I said, what you looking at me like that for, right?
I can't even really describe the next 6 to 7 minutes of play, yo.
Went to the fourth quarter, man. That man got about 17 quick.
We down 25 now. It was just at 2.
Mad, looking at KG, looking at me, looking at KG.
It got bad quick, yo. I come to the joint, and they know this. When you come and you've been on the run, when you not got back on the floor, got back, had to rebound, and you feel like you on defense all the time, you come to the bench like this. So I was like, Jay, man, my bad, dog. I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry. He like, it's cool, man. I told you, just shut your ass up, man. You're not fun. So you got in between the Gatorade there where you like, damn, and next thing you know, we over there like this. And Mike came down, okay, young fella, okay, damn, young fella, damn, y'all done, damn, young fella. Never talk shit to Mike ever again.
I remember we were playing Washington in Washington one night, and Larry just hit what would have been the game-winning shot, but KC called timeout.
It won't count. It does not count. Boston had called a timeout.
Larry came back to the bench, and he was a little upset.
He looks at the bench and says, hey guys, when I come back after timeout, I'm going to go right to the same spot, and I'm going to kick it in.
He told Washington, I'm going to get the ball.
2 seconds left. The Bullets by 1.
Aims to Bird. He gets a good shot into Sheldon's winner.
Boy, this is something else.
Incredible. And Bird wins it at the buzzer.
So he came to the locker room. He made like 3 threes from like the P and Staples, which was like far. So, yeah, and then we got a lot of pick and roll action. I'll never forget